Shri Guru Charitre, Chapter 10. Sripada Sri Vallabha's blessings after his Mahaprasthan. In this chapter, an account is given of how Sripada Sri Vallabha, even after the withdrawal of his avatar, continues to manifest and shower his grace on his devotees. An illustration is given how Sripada Sri Vallabha protected a Brahmin devotee by bringing him back to life after he was killed by dacoits. The same grace continues to be showered even now on whosoever seeks it. Namdarak entreated Siddhamuni to enlighten him further on the Leelas and Mahimas of Sripada Sri Vallabha, which are said to be occurring even after the withdrawal of his physical form as avatar. Siddha Yogi narrated the following anecdote, which is just one among the countless such occurrences. There was one Brahmin called Vallabhesh. He used to earn his livelihood in some small trade. He was an ardent devotee of Sripada and used to visit Kurvapur every year for the darshan and worship of the Guru Padukas enshrined there. Once, he was planning up to take a new business venture, which was fraught with considerable risk. He took a vow that in case he would succeed in the venture, through Sripada's grace, he would feed 1,000 Brahmins at Kurvapur. To his joy, he succeeded in the venture and earned a handsome profit. In order to fulfill his vow, Vallabhesh set out to Kurvapur, taking along with him quite a sum of money for spending for the proposed feast. A group of thieves learnt of his journey and followed him. They told the Brahmin that they were also devotees of Gurunath and visited Kurvapur every year for the darshan and worship of the Padukas. Vallabhesh believed them and felt happy that he had good company for the journey. They halted in the forest for the rest in the night. The Brahmin fell fast asleep. While the Brahmin was sleeping, the thieves got a huge stick and knocked a heavy blow on the head of the Brahmin. The Brahmin opened his eyes, writhing in great pain, and felt aghast to see his companions trying to kill him. He closed his eyes and prayed to Sripada, mentally uttering, "Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Sri Vallabha Digambara." As the thieves hit him further, also inflicting knife injuries in his neck, he fell unconscious and died. The thieves seized the bag of money from the Brahmin and started to run away from there. But they were aghast to find a person with matted hair, body smeared with ashes, holding a trident in his hand, looking fiercely at them and blocking the way. The strange sannyasi pierced the thieves with his trident, who died instantly. However, one escaped his wrath as he fell at the feet of the sannyasi and pleaded in mortal fright, "O Divine One, please spare my life. I was actually not in that group but just accompanying them. I pray to you to pardon me." The sannyasi relented and giving vibhuti to him, said, "Apply this vibhuti over the injuries of the Brahmin and keep strict watch for the safety of the body till daybreak." Saying thus, the sannyasi disappeared just as instantaneously as he had appeared. The thief who was spared his life did as commanded by the sannyasi. Lo, in the early hours of dawn and as the darkness was melting away, giving way to the light of sunrise, the Brahmin came back to life just as if he was waking up from a sound sleep. There were no marks of injuries even on his head and body. The thief who had survived narrated to the Brahmin all that had happened and begged his pardon. The Brahmin, seeing also the dead bodies of the other thieves, realized that it was none else but Sripada Sri Vallabha Deva who had come to his rescue. With tears of gratitude welling out from his heart, he sang of his glory. The thief who had survived, completely reformed now, handed over the money bag safely to him. The Brahmin safely reached Kurvapur and gave a rich and sumptuous feast to more than 4,000 people and fulfilled his vow in much a bigger way. The three thieves who figure in this chapter are symbolic of our gunas, that is, tamas, rajas, and sattva. Tamas and rajas try to obscure our self. Sattva is relatively harmless and is a silent spectator. By contemplation on Guru, one must destroy and get rid of tamas and rajas first. Sattva, when separated away from tamas and rajas, cannot be of any harm to us. Actually, it can really be of much help to us in our initial sadhana, although it also needs to be transcended eventually. The Siddha Yogi commented at the end, Sripada Sri Vallabha Deva is ever present and is everywhere giving succor and protection to whosoever prays and offers his devotion to him. Jai Gurudeva.